Okay, we're going to do a quick tutorial as to how you can do this. For making a STEM portfolio for your project that you're going to save. And now we're just going to start here in your drive. You should have your own folder, which has got the project title on it. For this case, the rocket. So we've got a screen grab that we took of the drawing that was created in Onshape of the rocket. We have a picture of the student holding the rocket after it came off the 3D printer before we launched it. We have a screenshot of the spreadsheet we used to do all the predictive modeling and rocket analysis based on weights and drag and rocket motor type and our estimate of altitude, and then we have a screenshot again of the Onshape over here. So we're going to use these elements all together in one Google Drawing. And so we start with this. So we've got this STEM portfolio. If I click on it right here, sometimes it's like rename it. Go ahead and click that, rename that, and add. Add your name here. This size-wise is pretty good. I like to pull the canvas out, but this is kind of like a poster size, and this would work, and we could print this in a poster format. And so the student inserted this image already, this drawing of the rocket. You can see as I make this bigger, it's going to look better. And, it sat in there as a small picture, and it didn't look very special. If I size this drawing out, I'm going to notice something. Hopefully, I was going to ask, what kind of background we might want. And in the background, you can put a cool image or text, texture or different effect that you can do in the background. But we could also kind of make this a background in a way. So we could leave that as an option, meaning I could format options, I could do this, and I could make some adjustments. We know we can lower the opacity, for example, and feed it into the back. And now it's becoming a bit of a background image. I could resize this poster right to this ANSI D-size drawing, which is actually made to be of a printable size. So maybe that's serendipity. I can do that. Okay, fooling around with here, resizing that image, and then we chose a font, in this case, a nice design-looking font. But anyways, we also dropped a shadow underneath that, just to really make that pop off the back. And good, actually we've made good progress here. What I would say is, let's go over here and add this before it's too late, because this also can be kind of a bigger design element in here. There's two ways to put this quickly into your drawing. I'm often defaulting myself to as a method of opening the file up, hitting Windows Shift S on my computer to get a screenshot or whatever your computer decides. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And let's go ahead and try it insert. So Control V. And like this. And think about where it might make sense to try to put this over here. And do we want one of the questions you should ask yourself with any of these images is, do you want to remove the background lead through? So let's just go ahead and play with doing that, so you can do that, and you have options. So for right now, what we need to do that is download this as a JPEG or a PDF And then we'll go remove background. Probably use Canva or whatever first one. I've had pretty good luck with this one. The first one that comes out and then download. We couldn't remove the background. Try and match it. All right, so it's going to ask me to see if we can help it figure it. Sometimes you do this enough and it figures out what you want, but it doesn't look like it's really working in this case. So it's probably something with the quality of that image. I'm going to try one more. Upload the image. I had to use multiple. There. I think that one kind of works. So we'll try and download this. There it is. Conversion. Now go try to insert that file. And then
left your napkin in your spoon.
I like this version. And so this is a more professional look because you got, and now we can dare to make these calculations that we did a little bigger. See that? Maybe even put them over here. Oh, I like it. See that? That's kind of, that's really nice. Now we go get the last two pictures. So we could just use the insert option. Let's do that. Insert image. And then these are going to be right from our drive. That one. So here's a good example of the image we don't want to cross. It's not super important to have an image of yourself in any one of these. It's not a required element. And you may want to think about that element depending on how you're using it. Typically, portfolios come without any kind of like image. So, you know, we can look at that element. Now, put that last picture. Yeah, and it kind of like almost draws you too much over there. Yeah. So let's pull up this image. Man, this is a nice image. You can see it right here. Oh, it's sitting really well. I like the planes here in the background. So let's just take a copy of it and trim it up a little bit. So you want to get that over there? Yeah. And then maybe like right there. All right, and then let's put this in. We're going to unfortunately have to make this one. Let's see. I would say. Put it here. Yeah, that's pretty good. You could probably try and throw it. I like having the title block on your drawings. There. I want to play with doing something. Order this. Remember, you can bring stuff. If I send this to you, that works, right? Somehow it made both things there. We can see both images in a good quality. It didn't ruin the drawing, and you can still see a real nice rendering effect on the rock. I'd say right here you got a great poster. And it's really got some nice elements all on it. We don't need to add any more. The language.
Can we make this one a little bit smaller?
The one behind it, the image behind it. That image behind it. Okay, so watch. If you order something and put it behind it, you have to go and with this basic tool, like Google Drawing. I love them. I use them all for a lot of stuff. I'm hitting Control C. So I'm going to do that again. But this one is in the way, so I actually have to order, send it back. Now I can grab that image and resize it. Is that 100 or small? What do you think it's for?
Yeah. Because I don't want it to be
Okay, and I'll click on that again and say bring to front. Okay, there we go. We got it saved. What, for this particular, you want to make sure if you've done this in a student drive, you need to make sure you share this with a personal drive. I usually like to make sure students have a personal G drive, Google Drive that they have. If you haven't created one already, go create one and we'll save it to that. And then you can send this for print. And this is a portfolio piece that you can use. You can use this out in an interview or when you're applying online to some colleges. And